When I walk in the room, I need eyes on me. Give me that positivity or go the other way. Do I look like I got the time? No sir, no sir, Ray.
Yeah, so welcome to another episode of KADDYTV. It's your host, your king Caddy. That may sound a little different because you got weirdos out there. That's not my king. Hey, I think we're all kings and queens, like hence royal gang.
Shout out to the royal gang.
But some people just don't get that. Certain people just don't understand the mindset or the mentality behind it all. They think that it's some type of conceited, narcissistic BS. It isn't, but I'm not here to teach everybody the ways. Anyways, to the topic and the main point of the video. Look, sometimes, the majority of the time, you can't be caring about nothing. I'm not gonna curse a lot in this video because of the YouTube regulations and whatnot and all of that. YouTube coming out with all kinds of stuff. They like, oh, you can't curse within the first 15 seconds and everything. And it's like, if it was music, then that's a different story. But like YouTube video, I guess they can be the same way. Anyways, look, you gotta not care about a lot of what's going on, about a lot of what's happening. It's not making you no money. You gotta not care about anything that doesn't increase your dividends. If it doesn't increase my dividends, King Caddy don't care. Nothing applies to him at all. If it isn't about providing any sort of generational wealth or depositing into my bank account, it doesn't matter at all. All of the political issues and all of the madness that's going on behind cameras within cities in the world, look, it's not making me money. If it doesn't make me money, if it doesn't pertain to me and the future me and in my family, like us getting rich and wealthy and remaining this way for a long time, because everybody else is doing that. Everybody else is getting born into a prosperous, wealthy life. I wasn't at all. I was born from two people that didn't have nothing at all. I don't want that type of struggle, that type of sadness and misery to be placed upon anybody else, coming out of my bloodline. I don't want that. And I want to help people. That means that I'm going to need a money to do that. And all of these other distractions, all of the mindless concerns, the minuscule discrepancies that take place within our world, within this planet, is technically their world. Everybody that care about that, it's technically their world, because in this world, in my world, I'm not caring at all. It's technically an art, because I can sit up here and be like, oh, I don't care, but then start caring. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, you gotta care. You gotta put your cares to certain things that's going to do things such as increase revenue, that's going to expand your capital. That's what you gotta do. I mean, if you really think about it, if you sit up here and you start to begin to put your focus and all of your cares, that's like a massive amount of your energy. When you care, that's putting a massive amount of your energy onto something. Golly, honestly, what you gotta do is you gotta start caring about your health. You actually gotta start caring about things like that. Anything that's in the media, okay, anything that people is going around talking about, things that they can't really change. They're just talking about it because it's something that exists and it's giving them something to talk about. It's giving them power to utilize their ability to express themselves. Real is real. Care about your health, your style, your appearance. Care about things like how you're gonna get food, money. Put all of your cares toward in what ways am I gonna get paid? In what ways is this increasing high chances of generational wealth? In what ways is my capital benefiting from this? In what ways? I promise you that when you are thinking in this vibration, life's gonna go by much more smoothly. Because you're not thinking about all kinds of this, that, and the thirds. It just don't matter. If it does matter, it won't in 30 minutes. It definitely won't in 30 years. It won't in 30 days. it just won't matter later on. It's just a temporary situation that you're putting your care toward. It's give it up. Stop. Put all of that energy into what matters the most. What matters the most aren't things that won't matter later. Simple as that. I can go on for hours, but I actually have money to make, and I gotta take these clothes out of this washing machine, so that I can set it up and fold it up and everything and prepare for the next day, and not sit and just brainstorm all kinds of malarkey that's in the world that it doesn't matter to me, and it shouldn't matter to you at all. What you can't change, you can't change. What you can change is how your life is. That's the problem with a lot of humans. They just got their business in everything else but their own. They have their minds everywhere else, in everything else but their own. And it's not even benefiting them. It's just on some nosy neighbor type ish. It's like, yo, what are you doing? Like, you're sitting here and you got your head, your mind all on someone's, let's say, on their body. You may be talking about them and gossiping and just really being cynical about their diet. Meanwhile, you're a huge tub of lard. You're 500 pounds. That's just an example. You're weighted at an alarming, staggering rate. It's increasing by the week. However, you have your focus on someone else's body. I think the main focus needs to be on your diet and your body. That's just for an example. There's a plethora of things. Someone could be cynical about someone else's vehicle. Meanwhile, their muffler is screaming, help, is being scraped across the pavement, crying, replace me. You got somebody talking about somebody else's IQ. However, they're slacking in every subject. I could go on for days. All of those things don't matter at all. Don't matter to me. Don't make me no money, right? This is how the world should be, period. There's only two things that's important in this world. Time, money. What you do with your time and how you spend your money. Because everything will waste your time and scam you. You can either make the best of time or you won't have a good time. You can spend your money wisely or you can get scammed. But yeah, those are the two most important things in this world. Time and money. Think about it. You're using your time right now to watch this video. Think about it. If you didn't have money, what would you be doing?